We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. In there at the knees, strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nope. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants are down 1-2-3. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major. Stepping up now, Acevedo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
The third baseman, number 21.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, number 2. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back, and that one is gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this.
Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, number 15. He went deep in the contest last night. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that is off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Into the box now, Jeremy Brooks. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Pablo Sandoval goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Brandon Belt.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Giants stepping in, number 18. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch.
Number 18.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Joe Melendez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, number 14. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hamilton going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-2 the count to Posey. This is foul right side. Now another 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he...
Now that ball's hit well. Deep down the left field line. Headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gossman. Melendez is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Acevedo. It was a flyout for him to start the home first.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, and it's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Down the third baseline. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Number 52.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Diamondbacks have extended their lead now 5-0. So now to the plate, number 15. He grounds it sharply to third, but that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
They say hitting's contagious. Well, there's a fight at the bat rack right now. 4 homers in the same inning. Something has to change. This offense is on fire.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Logan Webb is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Joe Melendez yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, number 14. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Finally step aside here after clubbing the opposing pitching for 4 home runs en route to 5 total scores. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Giants nothing. Wilmer Flores is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hunter Pence will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The left fielder, number 5.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And another foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up.
In now, Acevedo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get...
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, number 2, sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hamilton is under it. 1 out. Digging in, Michael Herman. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. So striding in, number 52 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said it's just unacceptable how often they're striking out looking in this game. It's not something they're willing to live with, so they're trying to emphasize more of an ambush approach early in the at-bats to avoid falling behind in the count.
Thank you, Heidi.
Whew, that was some gas. triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, if the beat goes on, that's number 8.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready now, number 15. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
The catcher, number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
In now, number 18.
Number 18.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead got even wider. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, number 14. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, number 21.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Acevedo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ground ball to third. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left. Yastrzemski is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 2. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box now, Michael Herman. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Hamilton is there to put it away and finally put an in. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Another one sent foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Evan Longoria will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Longoria.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Billy Hamilton digging in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Sean Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, number 15. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, Jeremy Brooks, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and trouble for Sandoval. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away.
Now batter,
So striding forward now, number 18. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Melendez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Sandoval waits on it. And that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Number 32 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 52 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Hunter Pence. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herman is there, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Correct.
So here now is the pitcher, number 32. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. High and deep to right center. Hamilton looking up into the pool area and gone. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Jondo Gustave enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Acevedo. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Number 2 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Now back.
Michael Herman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. No hits to this point. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brandon Belt is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 52. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. At the plate now, Jeremy Brooks hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, number 18. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Arlene Garcia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming. Brandon Crawford digging in next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Number 52 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Austin Slater. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This offense.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
16-0 the final tonight. Arizona mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Number 14 earns the win, his second, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Kevin Gossman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Number 32 takes the rare 3-inning save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.